Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another video. And said I was going to do this video, and this video is going to be on my top 10 most anticipated films for this year, for 2020. And this is my own list. You guys could agree or disagree with my list, if you want. Would like to hear what films you're looking forward to, or most anticipated films that you are looking forward to this year. Drop a comment down below. I would like to see what films you're most anticipated to see this year. And if you guys haven't checked out my previous video, the Monday Night Raw review, definitely go check it out if you guys haven't seen it yet. But let's get underway with my top 10 most anticipated films for this year. Now, this year looks like it could be a decent year for movies coming out. But let's get on with my list. So coming in at number 10 is Underwater, and Underwater is coming out this Friday. Film stars Kristen Stewart. Yeah, Kristen Stewart. She can't act, in my opinion. Jessica Henwick, who you all might know from Iron Fist. She played Colleen Wing in Iron Fist. She's in the film. Also, John Gallagher Jr., who was in 10 Cloverfield Lane. And T.J. Miller also is in the film. And this is a sci-fi horror film. And saw the trailer for this, when I went to see some films in the theater last year. Looks interesting and very intense. Basically, from what the plot to the film here says, follows a group of scientists at the bottom of the ocean, and they encounter a group of creatures after an earthquake destroys their laboratory, which we did see in the trailer, where the earthquake happened and it destroyed some parts of their laboratory. And for some reason, from watching the trailer, it was giving me Alien vibes, just from seeing the trailer. But it definitely looks intense. Could be a decent sci-fi horror film. Hopefully Kristen Stewart is somewhat decent in the film. But so that's number 10, Underwater. Like I said, which comes out this Friday. So that's number 10. Number 9 is Birds of Prey, or it would call it, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Looks like it's going to be a fun film. I had some fun with the trailer. Margot Robbie is back reprising her role as Harley Quinn, which, in my opinion, she stole the show in Suicide Squad. Also is going to have Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Journey Smollett-Bell, Rosie Perez, Ewan McGregor is going to be in it. And from the plot here, it says the film follows Harley Quinn, and she joins forces with the Black Canary, Helena Bertolini, and Renee Montoya to save Cassandra Cain from Black Mask, who is Gotham City crime lord. But definitely looking forward to the film. I loved Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. From her performance in Suicide Squad. Looks like a fun movie. Had some fun with the trailer. So definitely looking forward to it. So that's number 9, Birds of Prey. Number 8 is the New Mutants, and I saw the trailer for this, which I think it was released like 2 days ago, and looks pretty cool. And it's a different installment for the X-Men films. I not a, wasn't not a huge fan of the X-Men films. I don't know. They weren't just my kind of movies, my kind of films. But I love Deadpool. I love Deadpool 2, even though it wasn't as good as the first film. But I still enjoyed those films, and they're part of the X-Men series. But I like how this is a different thing for a superhero film. It's a horror film in a superhero genre, and basically this film was supposed to come out last year, but then it got delayed. It got delayed because they had to do reshoots. So then there was rumors saying, oh, they might, put it on Disney Plus, or they might cancel it. But fortunately, the film is going to be released in April. So, but the film is going to star Macy Williams, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Anya Taylor-Joy, who was in Split and also Glass. She played Casey in both those films. It's also going to feature Charlie Heaton, Alice Braga, and it looks like it could be a decent film. Different take on superhero genre. With horror elements in it, but definitely looking forward to it. So that comes out in April, and forgot to mention Birds of Prey comes out in February. Comes out next month. So that's number 8, The New Mutants. Number 7 is Black Widow, and supposedly this is going to be I guess, set after the events of Captain America: Civil War, where we're going to see Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, being on the run, and forced to confront her past, as what the plot here is, according to Wikipedia. But I don't know. I thought this was going to be a prequel prequel for the Black Widow character before Black Widow joined the Avengers. But basically, after reading the plot, I guess it takes place after the events of Captain America: Civil War. But definitely looking forward to it. I'm glad that the Black Widow character, Natasha Romanoff, is getting her own film. So Scarlett Johansson, of course, gonna play her, and it also stars David Harbour, Rachel Weisz. So, but definitely looking forward to how how they're gonna do this Black Widow film. Give her her own film. So looking forward to seeing how the character's just going to be how the character is going to be portrayed in the film, in her own movie. So that's number 7, Black Widow. Number 6 is Wonder Woman 1984, and of course this is the sequel to the 2017 Wonder Woman film, which I enjoyed. Really liked the first film. The trailer for this I really liked. it had like an 80s vibe to it because it's taking place in the 80s. It's taking place in 1984, and basically, it's going to star Gail Gadot reprising her role as Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, Chris Pine, Kristen Wiig, Robin White, Connie Nielsen. So, but it says right here the premise is in 1984, Diana Prince comes into conflict with two formidable foes, Maxwell Lord and the Cheetah, while reuniting with her past love, Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine. Which I don't know how he's back because he died. He died in the first film, so gotta see how they brought him back. How Diana Prince is reuniting with him because I'm like, he died in the first film, so I want to see how he is coming back, and Diana Prince reuniting with him. So that comes out in June, Wonder Woman 1984. So looking forward to it. So that was number 6. Number 5 is a Disney film, which after seeing the trailer, I'm really interested in seeing it. And it looks like it's going to be a fun film, fun time at the theater. And that is Jungle Cruise. And Jungle Cruise is based on the Disney park attraction. And the film will star The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, Edgar Ramirez, Jesse Plemons, Paul Giamatti's also in it. It's going to be released in July. And I know a lot of people, some people are tired of The Rock, being in films because they're like, oh, every year this guy is in a film. Every year this guy is in a movie. Why don't he take a break? But The Rock, he's always decent in films that I enjoyed with him in it. But basically the premise here is it's set during the early 20th century, and a riverboat captain named Frank, who is played by The Rock, takes a scientist, Emily Blunt's character, and her brother on a mission into a jungle to find the Tree of Life, which is believed to possess healing powers. It says all the while the trio must fight against dangerous wild animals and a competing German expedition. And from the trailer, like I said, could be a fun film. And looking forward to how they got to take this theme park attraction and make it into a film. And they did with Tomorrowland, which Tomorrowland, some people didn't like it. I enjoyed Tomorrowland. They did it with the Haunted Mansion, which came out with Eddie Murphy back in like 2003, which I never seen, but I heard pretty negative things about that film. But like I said, Jungle Cruise, it could be a fun time. I enjoyed the trailer. I had fun with it. So that's number 5. Number 4 is another Disney film, which was originally supposed to come out last year, but then it got pushed back. And it was going to be released in August. And they moved it this year to May. This film's going to be coming out on May 29th. And that is Artemis Fowl. And I saw the other teaser trailer for this when they released it last year. Enjoyed the little teaser trailer. Hopefully we get a full trailer in the coming months. Hopefully, it doesn't get pushed back once again. But The film is going to star Ferda Shaw, Laura McDonald, Josh Gad is going to be in it, Judi Dench. So, see how it goes. It's based on the books, based on the Artemis Fowl books. Follows the journey of 12-year-old genius Artemis Fowl, a descendant of a long line of criminal masterminds, as he seeks to find his father who has mysteriously disappeared. But could be a fun, decent film. We'll wait for another trailer. Because I like the little teaser trailer that they released last year. So that's number 4, Artemis Fowl. Number 3 is Godzilla vs. Kong, which is going to be starring Alexander Skarsgård, Millie Bobby Brown, Rebecca Hall, Kyle Chandler, and this takes place after the events of Godzilla King of the Monsters. And there was no trailer that was released for this yet, but definitely looking forward to it after seeing that end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, where it basically set up for this film. But it's coming out in November. That's number 3, Godzilla vs. Kong. Number 2 is Onward. Onward is a Pixar film. It's going to star the voices of Tom Holland, Chris Pratt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Octavia Spencer. And saw the trailer for this. It was a cute trailer. And set in a world populated with mystical creatures who can use magic. And it follows, these 2 elf brothers, Ian and Barley Lightfoot. Ian is voiced by Tom Holland. Barley is voiced by Chris Pratt. And they find themselves going on a quest and see if there is still some magic left in the world so that they can spend one day with their father, who had died. So, but looks like it's going to be a cute film. Pixar, they never disappoint. They always made some good film after good film after good film. So, Onward, looking forward to it. And that's coming out in March. So that's number 2. And number 1 is a film, the trailer I saw when I went to go see Star Wars. It played before the film. And it looks like it's going to be a very fun film. And I like the other premise for it, from the trailer. And that is Free Guy. Now, Free Guy is going to star Ryan Reynolds as the lead role. Judy Comer, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Lil Rel Howery is going to be in it. And basically, the premise from the trailer that I saw, it's a open world video game called Free City, which is like Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite. And Ryan Reynolds' character is a non-player character. He's a bank teller, and he finds this code developed by these programmers. And Ryan Reynolds, from the trailer, we see that he becomes aware of his world being a video game because he ends up putting on like these glasses. So, looks like it's going to be a very fun film, something that I am going to really enjoy and really like. Possibly might end up loving this movie. just from the whole open world video game look that the film has. And Ryan Reynolds, he's always fun in the roles. Love him as Deadpool. But that's my number one, Free Guy. So to recap my top 10, number 10, Underwater. Number 9, Birds of Prey. Number 8, The New Mutants. Number 7, Black Widow. Number 6, Wonder Woman 1984. Number 5, Jungle Cruise. Number 4, Artemis Fowl. Number 3, Godzilla vs. Kong. Number 2, Onward. And number 1, Free Guy. So those are my top 10 most anticipated films I'm looking forward to this year. And pretty much, hopefully, some of these films that are coming out this year, hopefully they don't get pushed back. But that's it for this video. That's it for my most anticipated films for this year, for 2020. Thank you all for watching. My top 10 most anticipated films for this year. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and like I said, let me know what your top 10 is, your top 10 most anticipated films that you're looking forward to this year in the comments down below. And be sure to give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all back here later tonight with the AEW Dynamite review. So until then, I'll see you all later tonight.